Let me teach you how to calculate the other revenue analysis using two methods in Microsoft Excel. The first method that I'm going to be teaching you is the subtotal method. In order to calculate the other revenue analysis, in order to do this, we're going to start by sorting our countries. So go to where the sorting button is and sort alphabetically for the country. Then when we are done, we're going to apply our subtotal. Go under the data ribbon and pick your subtotal. Then since what we want to do is the sales analysis for each country, so we're going to say at each of the country sum and then add the subtotal to revenue and profit. So come and pick our profit and revenue, then click our OK. Now that we have done the subtotal for each of the country, then come and collapse it here. Come one after the other and collapse it so that you can have a view of everything at once. Now that you have collapsed everything and you have the view of everything at once, you have done your calculations, right? Now you have Canada total, you are seeing the revenue and the profit. For France, you are seeing the revenue and the profit. For Germany, same thing. Now you have to visualize your result, because what is analysis without visualization? Now we want to visualize it by using a simple chart, right? So what we're going to do is that the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to have to copy this out to create a new list. Remember that we cannot apply charts to a subtotal except we copy it out. So what I'm going to do is we're going to copy this out one after the other by picking them. Now that you have highlighted and picked it, now normally you're supposed to use your Ctrl C and copy it out, then create a new list, a new spreadsheet, and press your Ctrl V. But the moment you do that, we notice that Microsoft Excel expanded it back. So that means that we cannot use our Ctrl C. So what can we now use? Let me delete this and start again. So what can we now use in place of this direct Ctrl C? So instead of you doing your direct Ctrl C, the first thing that we're going to do is that let me pick this one again, highlight it. Let me highlight it. Then you press your Control key and highlight the next one. Press the Control key and highlight the next one. Now, the method that you are going to use to pick these things out without picking the subtotal configuration is that you are going to press your alternate key and semicolon. Now, the moment you press your alternate key and semicolon, it has picked everything that is visible. It will only pick the visible figures and not pick the hidden figures that we have collapsed. Now, the next thing that you're going to do is to press your Control key, Control C. Then you now press your Control key, Control C to copy everything out. And press your Ctrl V now. Now that you have pressed your Ctrl V to copy and paste it, now you cannot do your visualization. Now just go to your insert and go and pick your chart. Now what the chart that I want to use here is our column chart. Now that you have done our column chart, we cannot start by doing our naming. Now we're going to name this one Others Revenue Analysis by Country. Now you can now go ahead and do your customization. You can add the charts, you can add the axis title and everything, and do everything. So now we have done the first method. This is our analysis. We are done now. The second method that we're going to use is using the pivot table method. So in order to do this, we're going to go to our insert and create a pivot table. Press our OK. Now that we have our pivot table, we're going to pick out our country, our revenue, and our cost. And then everything is set. We have sum of revenue, sum of cost in values, then country in rows, and we have this. If you can remember, this is exactly what we got when we did our subtotal. Now we can now go and insert your pivot chart and create your column chart, exactly what we got the other time. Are you seeing it now? So this is how to calculate your order summary analysis using either subtotal or pivot chart. Hey, that was simple, right? If you want to learn more about Microsoft Excel, I have a 1-hour free live training for you where you will learn 10 essential Microsoft Excel skills for your small business and for your job role. If you are a business owner and you need Microsoft Excel skill, or you are a professional and you use Microsoft Excel in your daily job role, or you are an intending freelancer that you need a skill to learn to earn online, or you are a graduate and you need to upskill your knowledge of Microsoft Excel, or you want to dive into the world of data analysis, then I have a free 1 hour live training for you where you will learn 10 essential Microsoft Excel skills. If you are interested, click the link below to register and secure your slot. There are only 50 slots that are available. Click the link now to secure your slot.